video, Monday Night Raw tonight. Getting into it right now. Kick off the show, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez in the ring. They sat there and said, we know Bianca and Jade are going to be mad. We know they brought back up, but we also brought back up. This brought out Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton, and Candice LeRae. Then, literally right after that, Nia barely had a chance to speak. Bianca, Naomi, and Jade come out. And they're like, you're right. We did bring backup. And the backup they brought was Io Sky. They walk down to the ring. It's 5 with Liv Morgan and 4 with Bianca and Jade. So Liv is sitting there like, well, you guys, the math ain't mathin' over here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. What's going on? Who wants to throw the first punch? Because obviously I know where this is going. And before anyone can do anything, this is my brutality! Comes right out. Rhea Rhipley. Back, face mask, says one word, says 2 words. 2 words, my bad. 2 words. 1 word, I guess. I don't know. Depends on how you look at it. Says one thing. War Games! This is going to be the Women's War Games match. It will be Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton, and Candice LeRae on one side. And it will be Bianca Belair, Naomi, Jade Cargill, Io Sky, and Rhea Ripley on the other side. They all brawled at the end of this. The faces stood tall coming out of this. After this, we had our first match of the night. Rey Mysterio and Zelina Vega versus Chad Gable and Ivy Nile. Now this was a mixed tag match, which was good. I enjoyed the action in this match. This match just got weird after the match. Rey and Zelina won when Rey hit a 619 on Chad. And then the rest of Alpha Academy came in to kind of pick up Chad, and Chad just kind of slapped the shiznit out of both of them. And they like hyped up and everything else, and like they stood tall and raised their fist. I was confused. I was like, you just got beat. Why are you standing tall and they're playing your music? It made no sense to me. I didn't understand that part. But, nonetheless, hopefully they're going to go on a tear soon. I don't know. After this, we had Sheamus versus Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental Championship match. And this match was as you would expect. This match was a hard-hitting match. They were kicking each other. Sheamus kneed Braun when he had a spear. There was a whole lot of counters to every day. It was a really hard-hitting match. Good match. I enjoyed the match a lot. Right up until Ludwig Kaiser comes out and clotheslines Braun Breaker and then attacks Sheamus. Like, why is he in this I want him to be his own man, Ludwig Kaiser, like a good mid-card heel, but not in the middle of an IC title match. Let it happen. Just let it happen. Just because it was being such a good match. Just let it happen. But they didn't. I get why, but I also made no sense to me at the same time. So I'm assuming it'll be a triple threat now between Sheamus, Braun Breaker, and Ludwig Kaiser. After that, we had Dom and Carlito versus the War Raiders. The War Raiders won this match. This was about as you would expect. Dom and Carlito, I guess, kind of just got fed to the War Raiders. And then Finn and JD attacked the War Raiders after the match just to loosen them up and, like, weaken them down for their tag title match. So the War Raiders are going to come back to this. The War Raiders are taking the titles off Judgment Day. I think that's what's happening. Judgment Day is about anything with those titles, and they need to be defended. So I think the War Raiders are taking it for sure. After that, we got our main event. Our main event was Bronson Reed and Seth Rollins. Now, this main event was already, it kicked off in high gear because Solo's bloodline was around the ring at first, and then Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, and Sami Zayn came down to fight off Fatu, Tama Tonga, and Tanga Loa. This left Reed and Rollins to have a banger of a match. It was a great match in the end. They had moves all over the place. They were countering moves. I enjoyed the match personally. And then right at the end, right when you're like, are they really going to give Seth Rollins this win? Because that shouldn't be a thing. Bronson Reed definitely should have got this win. But Seth is on top after he hit a stomp, really hit a frog splash. And then Solo comes out of nowhere on the announcer's desk and distracts Seth. This lets Reed knock Seth down. Reed hits him with a bunch of I want to say futon, that's not it. Sentons. Reed hits him with a bunch of sentons and then goes up to the top, hits him with a tsunami for the win. 1, 2, 3. Bronson Reed wins with a tsunami, right? Elsewhere on the show, we had a bunch of backstage segments. This was Gunther attacked Damian Priest, and Priest kind of just shrugged Gunther off like he was nothing. He told Adam Pearce, he's like, your champion needs some ice, and then walked off like a total badass. It was crazy. Jay, Jimmy, and Sammy went to Seth Rollins again before his match, asked him if he was part of War Games. He declined then, but I think since Solo got involved in their match, Seth is going to come to Raw next week and be like, I wanted to War Games. I think that's what's going to happen. Bo Dallas cut a promo on The Miz. So it's going to be the Wyatts versus Final Testament. I don't know where that's going to be. That might be on Survivor Series. That might be on Saturday Night Main Event. That might be where that one goes. I don't know yet. And Alpha Academy came up to Kofi Kingston saying, oh, congrats, 10 years for the New Day and all this. Woods came up, not happy, and he challenged Alpha Academy to a match next week on Raw. So we're getting New Day versus Alpha Academy next week on Raw. But that was everything on Raw this week in a nutshell. Some of my opinions. Kind of stuttered a little bit, but thank y'all for watching the video. Appreciate y'all.